Perfect. So we start recording, and just for your information, there is additional camera here and director sitting next to me and filming me from other angle. Usually what we do all the interviews in person, but because of COVID, we move everything online. So I'm just sitting here with camera for some reason. I don't know. So Laura, thank you very much for joining me in the series of interview with UK-based entrepreneurs. Initially, we were focused on Scotland only, but now we are expanding our interview with these entrepreneurs from different parts of UK. Where are you based?
I'm actually based in Cheadle in Stockport.
Oh, lovely. Yeah. So how's everything there? Do you feel...
Yeah, it's going okay. You know, we are where we are. So things are going well.
Good. I was really nervous today before the interview. I spent like about 15 minutes looking into my closet and thinking, what should I wear to meet Laura, who is expert and smart casual wear for professional women. So I was like,
Well, you look lovely.
Thank you so much. I was aiming for be like casual, but at the same time professional and a bit joyful. So tell me more, why you decided to do what you're doing?
Okay, so I'm from a corporate background, so I used to be a PA for a wealth management company. And there was two reasons really. The first one was that I was bored of the same offering of business wear. So you go into all the high street shops and they're all very much the same. So I like to, today I've got more of a corporate smart look on, but I like to be able to mix things up a little bit and bring out a little bit of character in what I wear. So that's why the bold colours are also part of the collection. We also had to wear a uniform. So you weren't given a uniform, but you all had to wear a very similar thing. And I really struggled to find things that suited everybody's individual style. So next year, we will be putting together a uniform collection, which allows everybody to dress very similar, but with a touch of their own personal style in there.
Oh, that sounds really interesting. The majority of my life, I spent wearing uniforms of some kind. So first at school, I was wearing a school uniform. Then I was studying at the university, and in our university, it was also uniforms.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So I spent how many years? I think about like 6 at the uni, 10, 12, like 18 years wearing uniforms of some kind.
Right.
So I can't definitely relate, and it will be nice to have this option kind of to customize uniform to show your own personal style.
Yes.
So very, very interesting. What kind of uniforms are you targeting?
Okay, so it's probably going to be more towards the professional corporate market. So when the business was the idea of the business first came to fruition for me, I was very much on the path of corporate professional, and that was the angle that I was taking. And obviously with the change in times, we've had to pivot slightly and now cater more towards the smart casual, because I think if we're honest, what is business wear anymore? It's so varied, and especially at this time, you know, it's a very, very wide spectrum. So it's now just trying to make sure it's not to cater for everyone, but it's just to make sure that there's a little bit of an offering to each individual's style, really. Some smart and then some more towards the casual end.
It's really interesting. I've been thinking about it when I was looking into my closet, and I was like, what kind of is it even appropriate, for example, to wear like black tie to the meetings? If people like from financial sector, we used to have like always very smart looks. So is it like will be appropriate because everyone understands that you're at home?
Yeah, that's the difficulty, and I think what I've found is with speaking to different, so the more corporate side of things, I think it's definitely been dressed down slightly. But I think there's also a certain level of respect that people need to still adhere to. So I've spoken, I had an interesting conversation with someone from a lawyer's firm recently, and they said, that people are turning up on a Zoom call with clients and they're just not showing up the way they should do. People are getting a little bit lazy on the way they appear. And I think it's just important that we remember that whether we're on Zoom or face-to-face, there's a certain level of respect that we should be showing to our clients and our customers. And part of that is to show up like you mean business. And I think maybe sometimes a blazer, if it's a very, very important meeting, then there's no harm with putting a blazer on, with a nice even t-shirt underneath it. It can just be dressed as the meeting's appropriate. But also as well, people might have all these things at home in their wardrobe that they think they're not going to wear to work anymore, but they never think of wearing them on a casual. So you can put a nice bright blazer on with a pair of jeans and a nice pair of pumps, and you could go to the pub or go for a meal. People just tend to put the workwear in the closet as workwear, and they don't get the full use of it. So I'm trying to say to people, yes, it's for work, but use it, use it to your advantage, really.
Yeah, it's a really good message. It's a really good message. I just packed all my workwear, and I'm trying to not look there, but I think it's all right. I can just use it to go for lunch even,
exactly that. Yeah, that's it.
I mean, now is lockdown in the most parts of the country, and but thanks God, we are a bit blessed in Scotland. Like restaurants and pubs still open during the day until 6 p.m. So I was already kind of telling to my boyfriend, let's dress up and go for lunch. We're gonna look like a bit different, but at least there is something we're doing, like we're trying to keep normal lives as it was. So I think it's a good idea to kind of don't put aside your workwear, but still kind of try to integrate it into your life.
Yeah, and I think also, I know some people are quite happy to not get dressed up, and I know people that are working in the pajamas at the moment, and that's fine. But I'm the kind of person, I need to get up, my hair needs to be done, I put my makeup on, I come to the office and I get dressed, and that's how I start my day. I don't personally feel I'm as productive if I'm in a very laid back, slouchy kind of attire, but that's just me personally. So it's finding the balance on what works best for you.
Definitely. I also wanted to talk about brand style. So when it comes to, so you're not targeting specific companies, as I understand, but I was thinking about it when I was preparing for the interview. And for example, my company and my employees, my co-founder, they're thinking about developing our own company style, to stand out, because we are a marketing agency. For marketing agency, you need to show your clients that you are not, as you mentioned, I can't just come to the meeting with clients wearing like t-shirt, because I need always to show them that everything is in control, that I'm working on their brand promotion all the time, that I'm there for them. So and what is really important is to show that we are stand out from any other marketing agencies, any other entrepreneurs. And I don't know if you know them or not. There is one UFC fighter, Tyson Fury, the Gypsy King. Sorry, the Gypsy King. I know everything about Gypsy King because of my boyfriend is a big fan. So he always has this amazing style. His suits are in flowers. He's like big man, 6'4", something like that. So he wear bright colors, very eye-catching. You always remember about him.
Yeah.
So he has this very established brand. And thinking about other public figures, we have even Boris Johnson with his famous hair, and he's kind of very, I'm not sure I can say that, but I'm kind of Russian, so probably I can. I like dodgy style in terms of what he wears. So his clothes is always a bit, you know, it's just from the dryer. So all those people, all those public figures have very distinctive style, very brand, like they have brand look. Would you advise to professional women to consider using brand looks? So, for example, I'm trying to be, I don't know, one of our clients, for example, she's so we're working on her brand promotion in social media, and she is a consultant in terms, a coach consultant for executive in oil and gas industries. So how to build up careers and stuff like that. So for her, it's really important to stand out as well. So what would you advise for women who is looking for own brand style?
I think it's just really important, and the message that I'm trying to get across to people all the time is your brand style is you. You are your brand, and you just need to follow your own style, what you feel comfortable in. Now, not so much in terms of if you're comfortable in your jeans and your hoodie, then go with that. No, that doesn't work on some levels. But what our business is all about is enabling women to dress with style and confidence. Now, we will never tell women what to wear or what they should wear. What we will do is speak to ladies and say, okay, what do you feel good in? What do you feel confident in? If you look in the mirror and you look in that mirror and you think, yeah, I feel really good today, I like the way I look, it just comes out in your persona. So it's just really important to follow your own style and look around, like you say, at Tyson Fury. He's not copied anybody else. That's him, that's his flair, that's what's different about him, because he likes the unique style, he likes the bold. So it's just about looking around the market, seeing what other people are doing, and see how you could pick bits of that to suit your own style. So I think don't copy anybody else, don't try and follow anybody else. Follow what makes you feel comfortable, and that will fit into however you market your business.
That's really interesting. It's really good advice. Thank you, Laura.
Okay.
In terms of struggling to find your own style, you know, some people really need advice on what to wear, and they need advice on what suits them. What would you advise to those people? To go to image makers or?
I think sometimes if you're really struggling and you do need some image consultancy, then that can really work. But I think generally people dress a little bit more conservatively because they don't want to try something new. So if I looked at myself 10 years ago, I was wearing what everybody else was wearing because that's just the trend that I followed. And I've since learned, as I've got older, try the things. So I'd always look at things and go, oh, well, that would look good on so-and-so, but it wouldn't look good on me. But I'd never tried it on. So it's all about having a play with things, put things on, look in the mirror. Do you feel comfortable? So what if it's not something that you'd normally wear? Just play with ideas, try different things, you know, look at the bits of, you know, there's a lot of people with, you know, self-image issues. So find those things that you don't particularly love about yourself and dress to cover those if that's what makes you feel better. So I know ladies that don't really like their arms, and they say a lot of the dresses, the shift dresses, are cut off there so they don't have any sleeves. Well, you know, a dress like this has got the 3/4 length sleeves. So it's not that you can't wear a certain dress, you just can't wear a certain style of it. So it's just about being a little bit more playful and trying on different things, different colours, and don't be afraid to be bold. You know, that would be my advice.
I went through your website, and I wanted to say a nice collection. I think
Thank you.
It's look really, really nice. How do you choose them? How do you choose specific items? Does it takes a lot of time to kind of?
Yeah, so we don't standardly follow the trends, as I say. You know, we're not looking at in the magazines and seeing what's coming out next. That's not really what we're about. We're more about looking at pieces that can build women's confidence. So looking at pieces and putting them together and thinking that would really be a showpiece, or that is really going to be something that makes you stand out. So we've got, you know, the bright pink blazer. And that is for somebody that wants to go in, wants to make an impression, and can really, you know, stand out above the rest. So we obviously, it naturally follows a seasonal trend, because that's what happens when you purchase the clothing. But it's more about, I just kind of look at the pieces. I get my ideal client in my mind, who is very similar to me anyway. And I just think, how would that make me feel? How can I really, really make that work for somebody else?
You mentioned this connection to some clients, kind of trying to see yourself as one of your clients. Like, how difficult for you was to kind of keep operations going during the whole COVID situation? How your clients were your clients impacted by that? Would you say that they start spending less or spending more?
Well, I came to the market at a really difficult time, so I only launched in October. So I've been working on the project since January, and then I launched in October. And to be honest, I just haven't let it faze me one little bit. I've just been like, you know what, this is my vision. This is what I'm going to create. Yes, we are where we are, but the world is not going to stop. It will continue. Things will find a new way. Whatever that is, who knows? But people still need to work. They still need to show up. They still need to look good. And I will be here and continue to be here until we come out the other side. We've pivoted slightly in the fact that we now do smart casual. And that's been really good. So we've released the Zoom collection, which is nearly sold out, which is amazing. And that's just been more, you know, dressing from the waist up, and just allowing people kind of to have that more smart casual option, because a lot of people are on Zoom.
Definitely.
Yeah.
We now, all of us now on Zoom, we live here, so
Yeah, exactly.
so it's our new offices by at some point, right? Interesting about dressing up from the waist up. So basically what I'm wearing right now, it's like my PJs in the bottom. And nice short here, so it totally makes sense. Makes sense. It will be a very interesting collection, even to do pictures of women dressing up in PJs or pants or something like that, and with nice shorts.
Yeah, exactly.
Will be fun. In terms of how do you attract customers? How do you acquire customers? Do you do like promotions in social media? Do you do word of mouth? What is your way of communicating?
So I think the biggest thing at the moment for me is social media. I have a lot of local customers also, which is word of mouth, but a lot of what I'm doing at the moment is social media. I've started to do something on Facebook on a Friday, which is called Fun Time Friday. And at 8:30, I come on, I have a drink, and I show the products up close, face to face, so people can see what material they're made of and everything else. And then I'm starting to do that on LinkedIn and Instagram as well. So basically, it is mostly social media, I'd say, at the moment. We have a members only network, which basically people sign up to via our website, and they will receive benefits, promotions, discounts, and they will also get to view the collections before they go out on the website. So some of our more seasonal bold pieces, we only have a handful of each one. So if you see something coming up that you really like, you get the chance to buy that before it goes onto the website.
Oh, it sounds amazing. So could you tell, please, to our viewers how we can find you? So
Okay, so you can find us at our website, which is www.blackedgestyle.co.uk. We're on Instagram as Black Edge Style UK. We're on Facebook as Black Edge Style, and I'm on LinkedIn as Laura Coote, Coote.
Perfect. And what is your preferable way of contact?
But via phone or email, which is all the details are on the website.
Sounds great. Perfect, Laura. Okay, I'm gonna move us. Just another question I wanted to ask about the name. How did you come up with the name for your company?
Okay, so I wanted to show, basically it's what we're aiming towards is the corporate style with a bit of an edge. So we incorporated black because that's the standard corporate wear, and the edge is that we've got a little bit of an edge on that corporate style, and then style because we're all about style.
This is a nice way. I kind of got it from you, from your name, so I just wanted to check if it's what I thought. So I think it's such a good idea to make the name kind of give people the flavor of what your company is about. So I think it's perfect name for your company.
Thank you.
So I'm going to move us to the second part of our interview. It's a very short part. I'm going to ask just 5 questions, 5 or 4, and I would ask you to answer as short as possible.
Okay.
So we call it Blitz 5 Blitz questions. How do you see yourself in 5 years?
The leading business wear brand for ladies.
Oh, that's awesome. What is the most important in life?
Family.
Oh, I love this answer. Do you have entrepreneurs in your family?
Yes, my husband.
Oh, it's lovely. What about parents?
No.
What we noticed that about 95% of all entrepreneurs come from entrepreneurial families.
Oh wow, really?
Yeah. It's I speak with a lot of entrepreneurs through the interviews, and like 95%, the majority is come from entrepreneurial family. So if you are not from entrepreneurial family, it says a lot about your will and eagerness to add value and create some new meanings. It's awesome. So congrats. How do you see your brand in 5 years?
I don't see it changing very dramatically from where it is now. Same focus, enabling women to dress with style and confidence.
Perfect. And will you consider to live in different countries?
Yes.
What is your country of choice?
Spain.
Sorry, Spain?
Spain, yeah.
Oh, lovely. Why?
Yeah. I've been on holiday quite a lot to Spain. I'd love to get a holiday home there initially, but the aim one day would be to live over there. I love the culture, I love the people, I love the sunshine. I just think it's a really beautiful place.
Yeah, and they have very interesting, like very distinctive style there as well in terms of fashion.
They absolutely do, yeah. I've been looking at a few Spanish brands actually. They have their own unique style in Spain, and I really like that. It's nice.
We do, and I love Spanish designers. I've been in Barcelona, and I remember just walking on the streets with like all the stores and all this nice, very different, I would say, clothes. It was awesome.
Yeah, they're very sleek.
Yeah, very. It's the word I was looking for. Very sleek. Yeah. Thank you, Laura, so much for joining me today. Just some administrative stuff. We're gonna cut video a bit. So we're gonna cut, for example, when we're talking about edits, when in a bit of the beginning, we're gonna edit 2 videos into one. and it will be out because I'm doing quite a lot of interviews right now. It will be out in 4 or 5 weeks, just because of backlog. We need to post videos. We had some kind of holidays and haven't been doing video for a while, and now we are back. So this is it. I will be happy to stay in touch. We do like, not yet, but we are planning to start doing newsletter. So I would love to add you as a subscriber if you're okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
I will take your email from your website.
Yeah.
And more than happy to help if you need anything regarding marketing as well.
Yeah.
And great work on your website. It's really distinctive, and I like the pictures. And think about, I really like the idea. It can be awesome campaign in Facebook, kind of women in pants, panties maybe even, and like very smart.
Top half.
Yeah, can you imagine? Like people would went crazy, and they would like, ooh, interesting. It could really revolutionize your campaign. I will be looking and see how it's going for you. And
Lovely.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Take care.
Take care. Bye bye.